Check, check. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if we can please rise for the processional of our graduates and honored guests. All right, please be seated. Good afternoon, graduates, honored guests, Trustee Kanda Rajwan, Trustee Superintendent Dr. Ning, Assistant Superintendent Bruce Cunnings, Abbotsford Community Foundation members, fellow students, families, teachers, and staff of the Abbotsford Virtual School. My name is Brian Carpenter, and I will be your Master of Ceremony this afternoon. It's my privilege to be a secondary science and math teacher here at the Abbotsford Virtual School, as well as a department head, and I do all kinds of other things here. Today, I'll be your host for our 2026 graduation ceremony at AVS. We expect the grad ceremony to last about 30 minutes or so. Before we really get going, though, please let me remind you to turn off your cell phones. So get your cell phones out and make sure they're on quiet so that you don't embarrass yourself later. Also, the washrooms, if you need those, are through the breezeway and to the wall. Men's is on the left and ladies is on the far end to the right. We're live streaming our ceremony today so you can review the event and share with your family and friends later. The link is already available on our school website, and it will also show up in the grad edition of our school newsletter towards the end of June. During the presentation of graduates, we encourage you to express your pride by applauding and cheering, but the use of air horns in this old and cavernous place would be very, very loud, so try to refrain from that. It's an honor to be here at this dignified and special event, the high point of the academic year, because today we celebrate the accomplishments and academic achievements of our students. We would like to acknowledge that the Abbotsford School District is located on the traditional and unceded territory of the Simath First Nation and Mathwee First Nation. With this, we respect the long-standing relationship that Indigenous nations have to this land as they are the original caretakers. At this time, I'd like to invite up Mr. Les Joe, as well as Mr. Ronald Modeste for our Indigenous welcome song. If you can all please stand. All right, if we can all please stand again for the singing of our national anthem. You may be seated. I'd like to call upon Assistant Superintendent Mr. Bruce Cunning to share a few words from senior leadership in Abbotsford.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of our senior team of Abbotsford School District, just want to share some thoughts and comments for our graduates. First, though, I'd like to take a moment to recognize and thank the teachers, support staff, family, friends, mentors who have supported you throughout your journey and are celebrating with you here today. Your encouragement, patience, belief in these students have helped make their achievements possible. Today's celebration is shared with all of those who have walked alongside you and supported you on this journey. We come together to celebrate the accomplishments of an extraordinary group of graduates here this afternoon. While every graduation marks the end of one chapter and the beginning of another journey, your journey this afternoon is especially unique. Each of you have followed your own path, overcoming challenges, embracing opportunities, and demonstrating determination required to reach this moment here this afternoon. Virtual learning demands a great deal of independence, self-discipline, and perseverance. Whatever path brought you to AVS, your graduation today is a testament of your resilience, your commitment, and your belief in your own potential. As you move forward into the next chapter of your lives, know that your future is filled with possibility. Whatever path leads to post-secondary education, the workforce, apprenticeships, travel, service to your community, or other opportunities that will be waiting for you to be discovered. We celebrate your achievements and the unique journey that brought you here. We are incredibly proud of you and all of the accomplishments you have achieved. Your future is bright, and we look forward to hearing about your future endeavors and the great contributions we know you will make to this world. Congratulations to our graduates of 2026.
Thank you, Assistant Superintendent Cunning. I'd like to call up Trustee Kanda Rajwan to bring us greetings from the school board.
Swell. Bonjour. Sastrikalji. Atechiainu Sarinu. मेरा नाम है रूपी कैंडा राजवान एबट्सफोर्ड स्कूल बोर्ड ट्रस्टी ਅੱਜ ਇਹ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਗ੍ਰੈਜੂਏਟ ਹੋਣ ਦਾ ਮਹੱਤਵਪੂਰਨ ਦਿਨ ਹੈ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਆ ਜਦੋਂ ਮੇਰੀ ਗ੍ਰੈਜੂਏਸ਼ਨ ਸੀ ਇੱਕ ਪਾਸੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਡਰ ਸੀ ਤੇ ਦੂਜੇ ਪਾਸੇ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਸੀ डर सी मेरे अगला कदम की होगा, पर मैं हौसला नहीं छड्डिया, मैं मेहनत करती रही. Today is a special day for our students. I recall being in your seats not too long ago and feared what will happen next. We fear change because change matters. Fear in different languages can be stated as dar or kabzi, and this relates to as an uncertainty of what will happen next. Do any of you remember this scene when Dory says, "Just keep swimming, just keep swimming"? Dory is saying those words as a reminder to herself of not to feel fearful, as a fear of survival. Those words for fear stated survival, will I feel safe? Fear is not the only sense of being scared. Kakakakakaran, the Shah Rukh Khan's famous line in the 1990s movie Dar. Dar, takat, frika, soro, all those words in different languages refer to fear as protection. How do I protect what matters most? We fear being unseen because representation matters. The extension of that is, how do I fit in? One can reflect fear being related to social pressure. Will I still belong? Those are some big emotions to feel in our hearts and within society. Joe the bodyguard quoted Eleanor Roosevelt in The Princess Diaries, "No one can make you feel inferior without your consent." Hold those words close to your heart. Fear is viewed as a disconnect between love and loss. What if I lose something I love? Why do I feel that fear in those aspects? Well, graduates, that's how we got here today. We made it here feeling through all those emotions till this special day. One last quote from the famous movie Sholay. It's the 50th anniversary. "Tumhara naam kya hai, Basanti?" And that means, what is your name, Basanti? This line is so powerful in the movie as it changes curiosity over fear. Your loved ones had all these emotions of fear when they brought you into this world. Watch you take your first step. Watch you have the pain of your first tooth coming in, your first day of school, all the way to 12 hard years of education. I can only imagine the many years, many tears of joy, triumph, fear, and laughter. You did it. You are all headed to a new independent chapter of your life, filled with challenges. You will make mistakes. But you might even make a few wrong turns, but don't be fearful. That's how growth happens. Your next chapter is when you go out these doors. Instead of thinking, what if I don't belong? What if I'm not ready? Change the script. Overcome and attack it with curiosity. Ask yourself, what can I learn? Who can I meet? And what is possible? When these moments come in, lean into the people who believe in you. They're here to help you rise, and as the British say, keep calm and carry on. On that note, students, a request, so bear with me. If you could please stand up and turn towards the audience. Find a familiar face. Someone who gave you the push to try when you felt all of those worries. Now, take this moment to applaud them. Applaud those people who believe in you and support you and inspire you to give it your all. Please return to your seats. Take a deep breath. And as you sit back down, soak in this moment of completion. As it's a reminder, you can do hard things. Life is waiting for you to crush out of the ballpark. The powerful thing is that not the absence of fear, it's choosing connection, integrity, and courage despite it. Our mission at AVS is to provide personalized learning opportunities to all our students in a flexible approach. And we hope you all felt this way in this space. As Buzz Lightyear would say, to infinity and beyond. To our future leaders, our next generation, congratulations to the class of 2026. I wish you all the very best.
Thank you, Trustee Kanda Rajwan. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered today to celebrate the achievements of our many graduates. And we are so very pleased to have these exceptionally talented individuals join us today in person. So thank you for all of you for being here. At this time, I'd like to call upon Trustee Kanda Rajwan, Superintendent Dr. Ning, Assistant Superintendent Mr. Cunning, Vice President Mr. McPhail, and Principal Mrs. Plantinga. I made a mistake. All right. Keep coming this way. You're right here in front, right there. Perfect. Great. All right, Mrs. Nairn, our school counselor, will read the names of our graduates. Please pause for a picture as you go along after your tassel has been turned from left to right and receive your certificate. Then please return to your seats so we can celebrate our next graduate.
Khalid Ali. Cindy Cooper. Mila Demers. Navdeep Gag. Haley Gillis. Jody Grabowski. Isabella Harder. Tear in Heaven. Frederic Colomcourt. Emmett Proud. Cohen Schumacher. Ethan Swan. And Willow Young. Thank you to our dignitaries and admin. You can take a seat, and we will now move into the scholarship portion of our afternoon. Abbotsford Community Foundation Student Awards Program is the largest scholarship and bursary program in the Fraser Valley. It enables our local high school graduates to pursue post-secondary studies in everything from STEM to trades, arts, agriculture, and other post-secondary educational areas. Since 1990, the Abbotsford Community Foundation has provided over $7 million in scholarships and bursaries to create opportunities in the lives of young people in our community today, tomorrow, and forever. Abbotsford Virtual School has been a grateful participant in this program for our 4th year now, and we look forward to being able to be a part of this program for many years in the future. Before we present today's awards, here's a short video about some of the individuals in our community who make these awards possible and what these awards have meant to past recipients in their post-secondary journey.
Every year, Abbotsford Community Foundation offers one of the largest student award programs in the Fraser Valley. And every award has a story.
So my dad was the inspiration for this award. He passed away a couple of years ago, and in his honor, I wanted to help along a young person that was wanting to go into teaching, which was his lifelong passion.
While she was sick, I asked her if she would like a scholarship created in her memory afterwards, and she said yes.
My wife, I guess, inspired the idea of us starting up an award, honing their skills in construction. I thought, oh, that's pretty cool because I've been doing that for the last decade.
The Jacob Wilson Memorial Award was inspired by Jacob himself.
Each one of these unique stories creates opportunity.
I was getting a little discouraged in high school and doing the program, kind of, debating, do I want to do this? There had been mention of some scholarships and awards that could be won. To be honest, I didn't even know that those were an option.
Being more of a creative mind and going into the arts, having people say, hey, like, I really think that's cool, and I think you have a future in that. That's a really special thing.
Because of these stories, our donors believe in the power of investing in all forms of education.
It was actually really cool seeing all the options that kids can apply for. And of course, me being in the trades industry, it kind of just made sense for us to go down that road.
When Vicky finished high school, her parents told her not to think of university. There was no money. She thought she was too old to become a doctor, and so instead she became a nurse. This was her first university degree. She graduated, she was 43.
There's so much available in every way, shape, and form. There's help available. Money should not be the reason that you're not furthering your education.
Despite the fact that I wasn't necessarily going into sciences or that I wasn't necessarily the highest achieving student, I had good things to offer to my community. People saw that in me.
Winning the scholarship helped motivate me and kept that ball rolling, you know? People they don't even know me, but yet they're wanting me to succeed.
It's absolutely wonderful that these people have decided to come together and give these awards to Abbotsford students who actually need the funding to help them achieve what they need to in order to make their dreams come true.
School was a struggle for Jacob, but going out and shaping his own future is what he wanted to do. And he wanted to ensure that he could do something that he was joyful about.
It's such a cool moment to get to see people recognized for what they're passionate about.
So the wonderful thing about the Community Foundation is that they made the process so easy. It just made it such a seamless process for my family and I.
I think that the Abbotsford Community Foundation is an incredible reflection of what it looks like when a community comes together.
Today, if Jacob were here, he would say, "Mom, I think that what you're trying to do is great, but Mom, what others are going to do is going to be greater."
To the graduates who are receiving awards today, when your name is called, please come up from your right to the last marker on the stage. The donors will come forward to meet the award recipient, and a photo will be taken for the award donors. So here are the awards. The $1,500 Calder Giacchini Memorial Award, as well as the $1,500 Beatrice Marchant Memorial Award, and the $1,000 Board of Education Award will be presented by Trustee Khanda Rajwan and the Abbotsford Community Foundation. These 3 awards go to a graduate today who has overcome many personal hurdles, has demonstrated academic strength, volunteers at his mosque, and plans to become a pharmacist. Congratulations, Khalid Ali. Come on up. The $1,000 Abbotsford Chamber of Commerce Award, as well as the $500 Abbotsford Community Foundation General Award, the $1,000 Bertram Bickford Memorial Award, and the $1,000 Board of Education Award will be presented by Trustee Khanda Rajwan, Sarah Albert, and the Abbotsford Community Foundation. These awards go to a graduate who has overcome personal hurdles, has demonstrated academic strength, volunteers at the Salvation Army and Sun Hang Do Martial Arts, and plans to become a physiotherapist. And watch out, she has her 5th degree black belt. Congratulations, Haley Gillis, come on up. The $1,000 Abbotsford Lions Club Award, as well as the $1,500 Calder Jacquini Memorial Award, the $1,000 Fraser Valley Indo-Canadian Business Association Award, and the $1,000 Honda Way Award will be presented by Karen Veerkamp, Tyler Stewart, and the Abbotsford Community Foundation. These awards go to a graduate who has demonstrated high academic excellence, has volunteered hundreds of hours of time, especially in the music and performing arts community, as well as on our school's Student Voice Committee and Newsletter Club. He holds himself to a high level of personal responsibility, looks out for others, is an accomplished musician on multiple instruments, consistently shows initiative, and is already well on his way to his career goal of becoming a commercial pilot. Congratulations, Tear in Heaven. Come on up. The $1,000 Calder Jacquini Memorial Award goes to Poppy Heek, who is not able to attend the ceremony today. But Poppy has demonstrated academic strength and plans to pursue a career in journalism and storytelling. The $1,000 Board of Education Award, as well as the $1,500 Calder Jacquini Memorial Award, and the $1,000 Fraser Way RV Award will be presented by Trustee Kanda Rajwan and the Abbotsford Community Foundation. These awards go to a graduate today who has demonstrated high academic excellence and volunteers for our school's newsletter and yearbook club and on the Student Voice Committee last year. This student has a keen interest in technology and mechanics, especially as it relates to designing specialty parts such as orthopedic braces. This student is an avid speed skater and plans to major in mechanical engineering. Congratulations, Emmett Proud. Come on up. We'd like to convey our heartfelt gratitude to all the organizations who have been so very generous in providing these students with financial support to help them pursue the start of their post-secondary education. Let's give a warm round of applause in recognizing our ACF donors and once again congratulate our award winners. In addition to the ACF awards, the Fraser Valley Realtors Charitable Foundation Bursary Program has generously donated a $1,000 award, which will be presented today by local realtor, Mr. Scott McGuyan. This bursary goes to a student who has best demonstrated fulfillment of all the criteria. Tear in Heaven. ABS's Parent Advisory Council has also generously donated two $250 educational advancement grants to our grad class this year, which will be presented by Mrs. Laurel Penner. Both AVS applicants submitted thorough and meaningful applications, and we are pleased to welcome them to the stage. Congratulations, Haley Gillis and Tear in Heaven.
All right, thank you, Mrs. Nairn. That was pretty special. Wow, that's amazing. Such talent in the room. All right, at this time, I'd like to call upon this year's valedictorians one at a time so that they can come up and talk to us and encourage us and tell us a great story. So first up is Miss Haley Gillis to come and share her story.
Hi, I'm Haley Gillis. Welcome, parents. Welcome, parents, teachers, special guests, and fellow graduates. Thank you for coming to celebrate this milestone with us. Not all of us thought we would make it to this moment in our life. This is the day we have waited for, we have hoped for. Its fast arrival crossed days off our calendars. We have dreamed of it, planned for it. Now that it's here, what are we supposed to do next? For the last 13 years, our next steps have been planned out for us. Choose your next year's classes and go out and enjoy the summer. Come back in September and do it all over again. However, this year is different. Now we are expected to know what we want to do with the rest of our lives. We are expected to be adults and start living those lives we have been working so hard towards, making plans for. The scary stuff that some of us have been avoiding at every chance we could. However, thanks to the teachers and assistants at AVS, I can say that I am ready to do just that, even if I don't want to do it. However, I am most prepared to move on to university and a real job and be a productive member in society, not only because of this school, but also thanks to the strength and encouragement from my mom and Gamma. They have supported me in all my crazy choices and paths, both in school and martial arts and life. I know no matter what I choose to do, they will continue to be there as I work my way down my life's path. That's what being in a different type of school and learning environment is all about. This is what makes AVS such an amazing school. It allows you the freedom to be yourself and still pass your classes. We have all had different experiences with this school, which is what makes this school so amazing. Some of us came here for a brief time, and some of us actually attended for classes, while others were like me and attended kindergarten through graduation and did classes solely through distance, only coming in to take tests. However you attended this school, we all made memories that we will be taking with us as we leave and journey on to our next stages in life. These memories and experiences have helped shape our youth and helped us grow as people and developed into young adults. They will be with us as we move forward in whatever direction we decide. This is the foundation for our future. This will help us reach the stars and our dreams. Also, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Everyone has made mistakes, no matter what they tell you. That's why they call it life. So dream big, because you never know what is in your reach. And if you are only brave enough to reach for it, dream of it. That's why we have a future. While school might be boring, it does have a purpose. It will eventually get you to where you need to be, to get you to a better life, a good job, a future you want. Don't forget to take the time you need, though. Taking time to enjoy your childhood, be mischievous, rock the boat, and have fun. Think outside the box, and you'll never see your destination coming. Your dreams can be anything, but how you get there is the road of your own making if you make it. Don't try and fit in. Stand out, be different, be proud of who you are and who you're meant to be. You were made to be that specific person, not one of many, just yourself. Thank you.
Alrighty, and our second valedictorian, Mr. Tieran Heaven.
When I started writing this, the first thing that came to me was the ending. In fact, I wrote the whole speech before I came up with the beginning, which either says that I procrastinate or that beginnings matter just as much as endings. I think I'm going to go with the first one, or the second one. This chapter of my life might be ending, but it's just the beginning of the rest of my life. Good afternoon, family, friends, teachers, staff, school, dignitaries, and fellow graduates. Every ending that anyone has ever experienced has secretly introduced them to a new beginning, even if they didn't realize it at the time. Honestly, I think that might say a lot about high school. We spend so much time thinking about what's next. The next grade, graduation, university, jobs, money, taxes, rent, okay, maybe not the last few, that it's easy to forget the moments that are currently happening were once moments that were being looked forward to years ago. I believe we should not only dream about what is next, but also live fully in what is now. Maybe that's why days like today matter so much. For once, nobody is asking us what our 5-year plan is. We just get to stop and appreciate everything that got us here. Because as much as school was about getting assignments and exams done, for me, it was really the people who made it memorable. As I graduate and head to flight school, I'm reminded of coming to AVS for the first time in middle school, where I immediately appreciated the welcomeness and enthusiasm the teachers had. From 3D printing a working car to not killing the teacher in gym class, which is arguably my greatest academic achievement. To the secret adventures in the school dungeon, creating the school newsletter, building friendships, submitting assignments at 11:59 p.m., and even past the deadline, and so much more. These moments and memories are what made AVS important to me. There are so many people I would like to thank, but first, my parents and family, who have always been there supporting me throughout everything that I do. I truly cannot appreciate how much you all mean to me enough. And the teachers, to name a few, from Miss Esau, Mr. Ament, Mr. Morris, Mr. Neufeld, and Miss Nairn, to becoming really close with Mr. Carpenter and Mr. Ballantyne in recent years. The amount of things that I have learned from all of you that have helped to shape me into who I am today and who I will be tomorrow cannot even remotely be expressed in words. The patience, support, and personal connection you provide is greatly appreciated, even answering all of the questions that I could have answered myself by reading the assignment instructions. I think I can say we have all appreciated many wonderful teachers and staff here at AVS many times throughout our schooling. They all deserve a huge round of applause. I also cannot do these thank yous without mentioning my friends, dealing with the online schooling troubles together and always making things enjoyable. The productive work sessions to the nights where we get absolutely nowhere, but have a lot of fun. Thank you to Emmett, one of my longest and best friends. I have no doubt we will do remarkable things. And a final thank you to ChatGPT. Okay. For the record, that was a joke. We have not graduated yet. Before I start talking for too long, I'd like to end with this. In aviation, there is a principle that has always stuck with me. When you're on approach for landing and something doesn't feel right, you always have the option to go around, climb back out, reset, and try the landing again. This idea goes far beyond flying. In life, not every approach we do to everything will be perfect, and that's totally okay. What matters is having the courage and discipline to pull up, adjust, and try again and again, each time stronger and more confident than the last. The goal is not to be perfect the first time around, it's to keep going, keep learning, and make each attempt better than the previous. So when something in life doesn't feel right, remember, you can always go around, and eventually you will land exactly where you're meant to be. Congratulations to the Abbotsford Virtual School, class of 2026.
All right, I'd like to call up our principal, Mrs. Tara Plantinga, to bring her address.
Good afternoon, graduates, families, staff, and honored guests. It is my privilege to welcome you to the Abbotsford Virtual School graduation ceremony and to celebrate this incredible milestone with you. This year has been especially meaningful to me as it marks my first year serving as principal of this amazing school. What a privilege it has been getting to know some of your stories, witnessing your perseverance, and seeing firsthand the commitment it takes to succeed in this learning environment. The flexibility that AVS offers our students allows for opportunity that may not have been achievable otherwise. We have a mother and daughter duo graduating today. We have students who have only been in an online environment graduating today. We have a grandpa graduating a week before his grandkids. We have students who have been part of our blended program graduating today. Everyone has a unique story, and we are so happy that you chose us at AVS and that we could help you achieve your goals. To all of the graduating class, congratulations. Today we recognize not only your academic accomplishments, but the unique journey you have taken to reach this moment. As students of the Abbotsford Virtual School, you have learned in ways that required independence, flexibility, and determination. You have navigated your learning with purpose, often balancing school alongside work, family responsibilities, or personal commitments. That is something to be truly proud of. Your experience reminds us that learning is not confined to classrooms or schedules. It happens wherever commitment, curiosity, and perseverance exist, and you have all demonstrated all three. What has struck me the most is your resilience. You chose a path that required you to show up every day for yourself. Without the structure of a traditional classroom, you built your own structure. Without a physical school community, you found ways to stay connected and engaged, and you succeeded. At our school, connection matters. While your classrooms may have been virtual, the relationships you formed with teachers, support staff, and each other are real and lasting. I've seen the care, encouragement, and dedication that surrounds you, and I hope you carry that sense of belonging forward. To our families, friends, and caregivers, thank you. Your encouragement and your belief in these graduates have been essential to their success. To our staff, thank you for creating responsive, caring, and innovative learning environments that meet students where they are at and help them grow. Graduates, as you look ahead, you are stepping into a world that values exactly what you have developed here: the ability to adapt, the discipline to manage your time, the confidence to learn independently, and the resilience to keep going when things are uncertain. As I reflect on my first year in this role, I feel incredibly grateful to be part of a community like this one that values flexibility, relationships, and student success in such meaningful ways. My hope for each of you is that you carry these qualities forward, continue to be curious, continue to take ownership of your learning, and continue to believe in your ability to shape your future. Because if Abbotsford Virtual School has shown us anything, it is that there is no single path to success, and you have proven that your path works. We are incredibly proud of you, and we wish you all the best in the journey ahead. Graduates, please stand. Take a big step forward and turn and face the crowd. It is the time for the traditional graduation ceremony hat toss, so friends and family, get your cameras ready. Students, I will do a countdown, so wait for me. Cameras are ready. I present to you the graduating class of 2026. Ready? Toss your hats in 3, 2, 1, go. Thank you. You may grab your seats. You may sit down.
I like that part. That's a good part. Good part. All right, we're almost done here. And as we're wrapping things up, I got some housekeeping to take care of before we get to join our families. Graduates, we have a photo booth available for you back in room 108, where you had your pictures taken before. If you'd like to get some pictures with your family, we can do those things there. HT School Photography, our professional photography partner, that's a mouthful, is going to be there to do those things. Okay, the caps are yours to keep, the ones you threw in the air. You're allowed to keep those, but the gowns and the stoles, we need them back, so if you could return those back to room 107 before you go home. You can, with your families, head outside, go take some pictures, do those things, all dressed up fancy, but just if you could return those before you leave. I'd like to thank our teachers and staff for putting on our graduation exercise today. and Mrs. Plantinga and Mr. McPhail for leading our team to make this event happen. And thank you to our graduates for the work that you've done so that we could have a party today. That's so good. May your path be well-groomed, your journey fruitful, and your future bright. Please stay for a reception that we've got here and enjoy some snacks. At this time, I'd like to adjourn our formal proceedings of the 2026 graduation exercises at the Abbotsford Virtual School. This is Brian Carpenter saying good day.